Hi, in this video I'm going to teach the dance called Bigger Houses. This is a beginner level dance. It is a 16 count, 2-wall dance, just 2 count, short, easy tag. So let's get started. We'll face 12 o'clock or wall 1. All right, so since this is a 2-wall dance, you're always going to be starting on the 12 o'clock wall or the 6 o'clock wall. All right, so here we go. This does have a lot of syncopation in it, but it's not an overly fast dance, okay? So section 1 starts with a step sweep. You're going to do that both leading with your right foot, then your left foot. We're also going to do a jazz box with a cross. And after that jazz box with a cross, we're going to do a nightclub step, okay? So let me just walk through the section 1, and then I'm going to explain this nightclub move in just a moment here. So you start with your weight on your left. We're going to sweep. So you go 5, 6, 7, 8, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock, back, side, rock, back. Okay, so let me just explain a little bit what's going on there. I think everybody is pretty comfortable with the sweep, all right? And you can just change that to a scuff if you'd rather. If the sweep causes kind of a balance issue for you, you can step scuff if you would like. All right, but technically you should be stepping and then you arcing your foot out for a sweep. All right, so we do that with a right leading, left leading, then a jazz box. I'm going to go to that point because then I think the nightclub is something a little different for a lot of us. So put your weight on your left foot. We're going to do the 2 sweeps and a jazz box with a cross at the end of that jazz box. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross. Okay, that puts us halfway through this section. So this nightclub move, I want you to think of it as a slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. That's the pattern, okay? Now they do put an and count in there, but the and is more for the hold. All right, so what we're gonna do with the nightclub step is we're gonna step to the side, like I said, then there's a hold. Then you're gonna rock back and recover, rock back, okay? Then we step to the other side, step left, hold, rock, recover, okay? So this nightclub, if we were just to do it over and over, okay, we've got side, rock back, or slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, so that's how that nightclub works. So what happens is we do the 2 sweeps, the jazz box with a cross, then we do a nightclub going to our right and a nightclub step going to our left. All right, let's do it first with the words, and then I'm going to add the count to that. All right, weights on your left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock, back, side, rock, back. Okay, let's do it with the count this time. Weights on your left. 5, 6, 7, 8, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. Okay, since there's only 16 counts, we're already halfway through the dance. Okay, so on to section 2, okay, the last 8 counts of the dance. We are going to do 2 more nightclub moves, but we're going to incorporate a quarter turn into each one. Different spots, okay, in the nightclub step itself, but this is how we're going to get to the wall 2, or which will be 6 o'clock. So, because right now we ended facing 12 o'clock, we did that second nightclub and we did a rock back recover, so we rocked back on our right, recovered left. All right, so what we want to do is we want to make a quarter turn to our left to the 9 o'clock wall, and we're going to do that immediately as we get into the nightclub move. So kind of much like when we do a quarter turn vine with the turn right at the front, you're going to swing, step to the side, and rock back, recover. Okay, so you swing around a quarter. Again, like I said, you ended section 1 with your weight on your left. So the first part of the next section, you're going to make that quarter turn to your left and you're stepping onto your right foot. Okay, it's a nightclub, so we got to do that side rock back. So it goes like this: 5, 6, 7, 8, side, rock, back. Okay, I said we're going to do another nightclub with another quarter turn. because right now I'm facing the 9 o'clock wall and we got to get to the 6 o'clock wall. So we're going to do a nightclub move again, except we're going to step to the side like normal, and now we're going to incorporate the turn. So you ended, this would be your third nightclub to get that quarter turn. We ended with our weight on our right. So now what you're going to do is you're going to step to the side, behind, turn. And that's how we make that quarter turn. That behind turn is a quarter turn over your left shoulder to bring you to that 6 o'clock wall. Okay, so let me just show you what that looks like. Both nightclubs, okay? My weight would be on my left from section 1, and I'm just going to show you the first part of section 2. It's the two additional nightclubs. So 5, 6, 7, 8, turn, rock back side, behind turn. Okay? All right, let's finish this section. We're going to do a rock recover, but we're going to do it following the pattern of slow, quick, quick. So when we rock forward, we want to stay there for a whole count, and then we come back, and that's the quick, quick part. So instead of doing another nightclub move, we're going to do a rock recover, but we're just going to change where the emphasis is. All right, so you're going to rock forward on your right, you hold it a little bit longer, step back, back, and you have to, that's the quick, quick part. You have to get on your right foot so that now we can rock back on our left. Same thing, you rock back, hold a little bit. Now we need to go forward, rock up back on our right. So right, left, step, step. So if I were to call that, okay, with the slow, quick, quick pattern, okay, it would look like this. So we put our weight on our left, we rock forward, recover on our right. So it'd be slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, and let me show you from this angle so you can follow my feet easier. So just this rock recover with a slightly different emphasis. Your weight is on your left, you lean forward on your right. Here we go, it's slow, quick, quick, slow, quick, quick. Okay, so let's do all of section 2. It starts out where you're facing 12 o'clock and your weight's on your left. We got those 2 nightclubs. Now to finish this section, we've got those rock forward recover with a step and a rock back recover with a step. Okay, so here we go. We're just doing section 2, weights on our left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, turn, rock back side, behind, turn forward, recover, step back, recover, step. Okay, with the count. Section 2, weights on my left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, and 1, 2, and 3, 4, and 5, 6, and 7, 8, and. All right, and as you can see, you'll end on weight on your left, which is perfect because then you go into that step and sweep. Okay, so let's try putting it all together. We just got these 2 sections. All right, so starting from the top, we do those 2-step sweeps. Weights on your left. I'm going to go through it with the words. So 5, 6, 7, 8. Step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock back, side, rock back, turn, rock back, side, behind, turn, forward, recover, step, back, recover, step. Okay, this time with the count. Here we go, weights on your left. So 5, 6, 7, 8. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and 1, 2 and 3, 4 and 5, 6 and 7, 8 and. We're going to do wall 2. All right, so weights on my left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock back, side, rock back, turn, rock back, side, behind, turn, forward, recover, step, back, recover, step. Okay, so since it's a 2-wall dance, that's it. Like I said in the very beginning though, there is a tag. It's a short tag and it's at the end of wall 4. So at the end of wall 4, you're going to be facing the 12 o'clock wall. So wall 1 is the 12 o'clock, and if you just count back and forth, of course, the evens are on the 6 o'clock, the odd numbers are on the 12 o'clock. So when we finish wall 4, we'll have started it facing 6, but of course when we finish it, we're going to be facing 12 o'clock, getting ready to do wall 5. The tag is simply 2 counts. You're going to sway right, sway left. So when you put your weight, you sway onto your right, sway onto your left, and now your right foot's ready to go step and sweep. Okay? All right, so what I'm going to do, I'm going to just talk it through, and I'm going to do both walls, and then we're going to pretend that we're doing walls 3 and 4 actually, and I'm going to just put the tag at the end of the wall, at the end of the second time through. I'll do just a little bit of the next wall just so you can see the flow. Okay, so that's the plan. All right, so facing 12 o'clock, weight is on your left. So 5, 6, 7, 8, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock, back, side, rock, back, turn, rock, back, side, behind, turn, forward, recover, step, back, recover, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock, back, side, rock, back, turn, rock, back, side, behind, turn, forward, recover, step, back, recover, step, sway, step, sweep, jazz, box, side, cross, side, rock, back. Okay, I'll stop there. Hopefully that just gives you an idea of what that the tag is like. All right, quick, short, 2 count tag is all there is. Okay, anyway, hope you enjoy this teach video. Next up is the demo. Enjoy the dance, and I will see you next time.
Used to dream about buying that bigger house, sitting on top of some hill, losing sleep about filling my bank account, wondering if I ever will. But the older I get, I just care less and less about keeping up with people named Jones. If you don't fill it up with somebody that you love, it ain't ever gonna feel like home. There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. I can hear the kids making little footsteps running down the hallway upstairs. I can see the dogs playing in the backyard through the kitchen window right there. Maybe life's kinda more about a swing on a porch, holding her while the sun disappears. Why would I wanna be anywhere else in the world where my whole world is sitting right here? There's always gonna be a higher high you could chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. Chase for the rest of your life. Greener grass in the yard next door, or a shined up Chevy little newer than yours. You're never gonna fill an empty cup if what you got still not enough. Thing about happiness I found is it don't live in bigger houses. The thing about happiness I found is it don't live